UAE Warriors light heavyweight champion Tarek Suleiman. What's going on, Tarek? It's been probably 6 months, 7 months, 8 months last time we talked. How's your life, man?
Man, good to be back. Everything is cool, chilling, trading, dealing with this lockdown, dealing with the situations worldwide, I guess. Everyone experiencing some different situations in their countries, and I'm here stuck in UAE for the since March 5th, and yeah, living the Arabic life again.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you're based out of Thailand, and Thailand went on lockdown. Well, the island of Phuket basically locked itself down, but you were out of Phuket at that time. Why were you already outside of Phuket?
Uh, first, I had some trying to get some sponsorship deals. Plus, my girlfriend is slash fiance is here, so like I was like making the time to meet. I actually proposed at that period. I proposed to her, um, and I was also working on some deals here. So like I combined the time together, and then things happened. That COVID situation was escalating too fast, and I was scared to make a move forward, going back to Phuket, getting stuck in an airport. I experienced it before, as we spoke, and I didn't want to do it. So I was like, all right, I'll just sit and observe and see what's going on.
Well, first of all, congratulations on the engagement, and it all works out for you at the end of the day because you stay there and you're on lockdown in Abu Dhabi, but you get a fight lined up right away when they open things up. But before we get into the fight, let's talk about the lockdown. How long was it for?
So I'm just a correction. I was locked in Dubai because each
Okay,
emirate
Dubai.
has different rules. Yeah,
Mhm.
each emirates have different rules. Like Dubai, where in the beginning was so much stricter than Abu Dhabi. In the beginning, it was like for a week. It started escalating from week to week. So the first week was we were restricted from movement after 10 p.m. till 6 a.m. Next week from 8 p.m. till 6 a.m. Then 24/7 lockdown. We
Wow.
were allowed to submit permits, like you apply for a movement permit to go to a grocery or a pharmacy. You're allowed an hour a day. So I was using the time of this to just go out, just stretch my legs, walk, or run a little bit, get some stuff, whatever I don't need it, just bring it, just walk into the grocery. Then later on, they escalated even more. We were allowed only every 3 days to go get groceries. So I was like, that was the climax of the lockdown. And later on, the week later, it was like completely. Every time I applied for a permit, I was not allowed, rejected, rejected. So it was really tough. And then after, I think in Ramadan they were fasting. I think that because of the fasting, usually people stay late sleeping or don't move much before breaking the fast. So I think they eased up at that time because they knew people already not going out. So they eased it to movement. We can move till 8 p.m. And that's when I start training, and that's when I heard about UAE Warriors.
How long ago was that exactly? How many weeks ago?
Uh, it started March 20. Everything started like 20, I think
Mm.
20 or 18. It started.
Okay.
The terrible times, April. Like it started easing up mid-May, let's say.
Okay.
We were still quarantined. I mean, like on under lockdown during May. Till now, we're under lockdown, but in Dubai, from 11. So the movement restrictions from 11 onward till 6 a.m. In Abu Dhabi, it's from 10 p.m. till 6 a.m.
When you started to train again, were you just training alone or did you have somebody with you?
So the minute I don't know if you guys heard of Anas Siraj Munir. He's like one of Brave's fighters.
Yeah.
He's based in Dubai, and he's a coach at Noguera, Team
Yeah.
Noguera, Dubai. So we're close friends, and we like. I immediately messaged him as like, "Hey man, they eased up restrictions. They opened park, letting people train in small groups. Let's do something." So it's like, "Yeah, let's do it." So I immediately we organized something. We went to a park. We were still forced to wear masks even during training. So we trained a little bit. It was terrible. I was so out of shape. I was so fat, so bloated. Uh, he told me, he's like, hey man, the UAE Warriors reached out and that it seems they having a fight. So I was like, what? I'm like, all right. Now it's extra motivation to keep training every day, you know?
Mm.
So I went back home. I called my manager. Is like, hey, seems they're doing an event, and I'm here, and I'm ready to throw down. Under like no training, nothing. I just want to do
Mm.
something, you know.
Mm.
And I also messaged UAE Warriors like, hey, I'm here. I'm stuck here, just to let you know. I didn't say anything. I just said, hey, I'm here. A few days later, they offered me a fight.
Wow, that escalated real fast, after they allowed you to go outside, you started training. And
Yeah.
how long did it take you to get into actually a gym, or did you never get into a gym? You just was training, outside
Till
with small
now,
groups.
I'll figure. So till now is no gyms, like no proper training. But lucky enough, I know like my fan base is in the region, so I had people lending me their gyms, so we were sneaking from like back doors and training, doing some illegal stuff.
Well, that's the common theme right now around the world with a lot of fighters, right? They're doing the back door, sneaking around like a
Yeah,
ninja training. So it's
yeah.
normal for everybody, right? So you get the fight for UAE Warriors 11. There's some protocol that's going on right now because you have to be in Abu Dhabi 2 weeks ahead,
Uh,
right? So you've been going through all of this. How has that been? What are they doing to you?
so it started like this. I agreed to fight. Like I'm ready to fight. I'm here. I'm training. I can be in shape. I can't make 84 kilos. I can make catchweight or light heavyweight. They said okay. They came back with a catchweight, so I'm fighting at 90 kilos. They said there's a catch. Like what's the catch? You're gonna be quarantined for 2 weeks. Like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do 2 weeks. Few days later, they messaged me saying it's 21 days, 3 weeks. I'm like, all right, I'm out. It's a deal breaker. I can't do it. I can't deal with a quarantine 3 weeks. I'm not signing the contract. Just in the same day, back and forth, they said, all right, can you do 9 days? I was like, 9 days from 21 days to 9 days? Yes, I can like deal with it. 9 days, fight week. I usually do 10 days, no problem. We signed the contract, everything is clear. We're moving forward with the fight camp, training hard, everything cool. I mean, 11 days before, or like no, 12 days before the event, 13 days before the event, I received a call. Abu Dhabi is going under lockdown tomorrow. You gotta make it right away to Abu Dhabi. I was like, what do you mean? It's like if you don't come into Abu Dhabi right now, you can't come into Abu Dhabi later. It's now or never. I fucking packed up everything. It was like, got my shit together. Next day, like 6 in the morning, jumped in the car, drive to Abu Dhabi. Now Abu Dhabi under lockdown, no in and out. So now I ended up with 12 days quarantine. Upon arrival, they arranged a COVID test for me. So I went, I tested for COVID in a different hotel, only myself, because I was checking in different day because I was supposed to check in on the third, and there was a test on the third.
Mhm.
So I tested. They locked me in my room for 2 days because I am not allowed to train or go outside of my room unless my COVID test comes negative. So 2 days locked in my room. The first day after the test, I was like already going crazy into my room. Second day, I was like, all right, I'm done. Afternoon, if the COVID is not here, I'm out. I'm going out of my room. So they called me, please don't go, please stay, don't move. It's gonna come today. I was like 2 hours max. I can't stay in my room. I was pushing the stuff aside to do some training, but still like in between four walls, I was going crazy. Uh, but yeah, the promotion is like I think doing tests more than the UFC. So they brought all the fighters 21 days before. Everyone tested upon arrival. They're testing every 5 days. So like we have three tests leading to the event. So we did one on the 27th, one on the 4th, one on the 9th, and one I think I requested it or they're doing it already after the fight.
So it's very safe, the procedure that they're going through, and even though you have to go through the struggles of being quarantined, it's better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah, I mean like I wish they did it shorter, like because everyone is here and like obviously from the first test everyone was clear, so like they were doing something correct. We could have checked in every 5 days, like doing some COVID tests randomly, but and do it short like the UFC. Just come in, do the test, wait a couple days, cut weight, fight, and leave. I would have preferred it that way, but they see it's safer this way, so no fights fall off because less fighters in the region. Like I don't think they can afford losing any fight on the card. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not happy being quarantined, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
Exactly. Now, with this fight coming up, you mentioned earlier it's at catchweight. It kind of came together real fast. Ferreira, your opponent, what do you think about him?
Man, like there's no much of like footage of him on the internet besides the UAE Warriors in May where I won the championship. Like he's a backward fighter or like very hesitant fighter, Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioner and a teacher in Abu Dhabi. So I don't know. It's gonna be fun. I feel comfortable. I feel loose. I think the lockdown, like being quarantined and not being able to train, allowed my body to heal up and like get rid of some nagging injuries, small injuries. Like my shoulders never felt better. My knees never felt better. My hip, my back is super loose. Like I think I gained some mobility. I was doing yoga at home, so I think this has allowed me to be more mobile with my back. So I think I'm gonna like push the pace, like force him to fight. It seems like he doesn't like to fight. From his fight with Al Sawi, I fought Al Sawi me before, and like I felt that Sawi won the fight with Ferreira before. They like both were super hesitant. Ferreira super hesitant, not throwing much, so wild, not much of a takedown, not much of a on the cage like cage work and stuff. So I think I'm better than him everywhere, even though he has like more wins and he have a three winning streak. But I think I have more power with my punches and like more cage time, and I think I can do good with him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's an interesting matchup because it's put together so fast, and there's a lot of tape
Yeah,
on you, but there's not much tape on him. So he can study you a lot, but you can't really study him.
yeah,
So it's like,
yeah. I know. I mean, like from what I don't know, like from he fought. I got to fight twice after him fought in May. I fought in August and I fought in November, I guess.
yeah.
Like back to back fights I got. So like I feel I'm gonna be more comfortable in the cage, especially I think that no audience part is gonna play a good factor for me because like it's gonna feel like more of a training session but more real and I want to get on top win. So yeah, I don't know, and I don't think he's comfortable striking. Even when Alsawi was landing some kicks, he was like backing up and then waiting a little bit, then firing back up. So, and I with the wrestling I've been doing all these years with George and George Hickman, Frank, and Roger, I don't think he can take me down. Even if he does, I can work my way up real quick. And like I'm known about my grappling, not much of my hands, but I think I'll get like a chance to show my hands a little bit in this fight.
Yeah, huge possibility for that. I wanted to go back to your last fight for UAE Warriors versus Stephen Kennedy. You
Yeah,
know, it seems like there was a lot of animosity. You know, I've never seen that really from you. You know, you're pretty like happy little go lucky guy. You know, you fight, but it's
yeah.
like there's no like mean spirited energy from you. But this time it was a little bit different. Why was that?
Man, he pushed all the buttons and he disrespected me. Like the most disrespect is when you reach to shake somebody's hand and he refuse. Like at the
Uh,
beginning, I think he saw me so angry, then he tried to reach for my hand again. But this is so in the press conference we faced off and like he tried funky stuff. I was okay with it. Like he tried to scare me off, talk some trash. It's part of the business. I understand. So it was cool. Then later on in the public weigh-in, he got into my face again. Part of the business. I don't care. We're facing the camera. I reached out to shake his hand, and he actually reached first, so I reached to shake his hand, and he goes like blew me off.
uh,
I'm like, all right, let's bring it now. I'm gonna fucking kill you. And yeah, I couldn't wait for the bell to go off so I can go punch him in the face. I wish that leg kick or a high kick landed full on into his face, but yeah, only my knee caught the side of his head, and like I wanted to actually punch him. I didn't want to finish with a submission, but it was there, and he tapped out so fast though. And after the fight, he goes, "Oh man, it's just a business, just we won." I was like, "All right, I don't care, I just won the fight, so all good."
yeah, definitely. Now, you are the champion, the light heavyweight champion. When do you expect yourself to defend the title?
I maybe I wanna go down. I wanna fight if or not if when I win this fight, I won. I think they're doing a July event, end of July or beginning of August. If things eased up, I can go back to Phuket, get ready, come back and fight for the middleweight title. It's
Five.
vacant. Yeah, they don't have too many light heavyweights available. I asked for this guy, the Ferreira, to was like, hey man, both were out of shape. He's out of shape more than me. I said like, hey, let's make it at light heavyweight, but he refused. I was like, no, I will not fight above 90. I was like, all right, I'm cool.
Even with the
I'm
title?
close. I know.
No.
I didn't want to fight five rounds.
Okay.
There was no way I get ready in 4 weeks for five
Yeah,
rounds.
definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big opportunity, coming up this summer if you could get that middleweight title and now you're carrying two belts on your shoulders. That's big, man. That's huge for
Yeah,
yourself.
right. Yeah, I want to do it, and I know I can do it. I have
Hmm.
all the abilities to secure another belt or defend my belt. Um, like I don't think I think I'm at the top of the chain in the
Hmm.
middleweight division, and especially in UAE Warriors. I mean, like I have now. I'm really good with my head. The situation I'm at, mentally strong. not facing too many obstacles leading up to my fights anymore. So that's a big factor. Not stressing about visas going in or out. This is also a big factor. My weight cuts, I'm being more smart. I had more experience with weight cut. I understand my body really, really well. So I know I can now, like, I knew I can make 90, but I was like, all right, I make it at 93, knowing that I can make 90. But he refused. It showed me that he's like nervous about my weight and my power, and so like I'm cool with that. I think I can get the second title in this summer.
So do you, after this fight, do you plan on going back to Phuket? It's back open now, so I'm pretty sure you could fly in.
I don't think it's open for domestic flights, so
Oh,
it's
okay,
not yet
okay,
international. It's not international to the end of June.
okay.
And if what I'm reading on the internet is correct, like they need 100K worth of insurance, or like insurance that cover the 100K US dollars. Like I don't know where to get this from, and some a lot of papers. Also, they need because I'm a resident there and I coach at Tiger,
Mm.
so they have a categories and they want to study the situation case by case if my work is really necessary for me to go back or not, to allow me to go back. I don't know yet, but I'm not thinking past the fight. I'm just
Mm.
thinking just I want to get it done, and I will deal with what comes after later.
It's great that they're having their the show, get that promotion back running. It's a lot of opportunities, not just for yourself, for a lot of fighters in the Middle
Yeah,
East, but
man.
also in Asia, in Russia and Europe, and they're doing good things out there. And yeah, man, I'm happy to see you back fighting again and get on that run, man. And I know you want to get on in that octagon, so hopefully that happens this year.
Yeah, man. I mean, like can't wait. Like now that I'm like a jailed animals. I want to kill somebody. Every day I wake up, I look in the room, I can't go out. Like I want to kill him because he
Mm.
made me get locked up here. So yeah, it's it's fun, and like it like small goals like this just keep me motivated, keep me sane, keep me moving forward. I'm doing good things in my life, and like yeah, ready to rock and roll, get in that octagon hopefully later this year.